Some forms are changing across the university. The University of Rochester is shifting from its old FRS chart of accounts system to the new Workday FDM or financial data model. This means a new coding system for the U of R's financial accounts. To accommodate this switch, some forms are changing to include new terminology for consistency. While this does not affect every form in the U of R's repository, most of the finance forms have changed, such as the F-3, Employee Expense Report form. This form can be downloaded from the Finance Forms page in Excel or PDF format. It is preferred that you complete the form electronically in Excel. This way, totals will calculate automatically. Begin using the new forms after the date listed on this page. The F-3 form has changed. F-3 is used by U of R employees to file an expense report. If you paid for a business-related expense with your own money and want to get reimbursed, use the new F-3 form. The rules for using the F-3 form have not changed. Submit the form within 15 days of the expense. And consolidate all expenses from one trip or event on one expense report. Let's look at how to fill out the new F-3. Let's start at the top. Your name, employee ID, and department go here. Check the box indicating whether you want direct deposit or payment by check. If you choose direct deposit, you must have direct deposit already set up for your paycheck. Be sure to include your U of R address and a phone number so accounts payable has good contact information if there are any questions. Here is where you record your expenses. Record the date of the expense and where it took place. If there's a travel expense, such as airfare or mileage, indicate the amount in the transportation field. If you paid for a hotel stay, indicate the amount under lodging. Meal costs should be listed separately: breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Any other expenses, for example cab fare or registration fees, should be listed under Other. Be sure to include a description and the dollar amount. Since we're using the Excel form, all of the totals for each date and category calculate automatically. In the box below the table, write a brief description of the trip or event. Next, you'll enter the accounts to be charged. These fields have changed as a result of the transition to the Workday FDM. You'll need to enter the company, spend category, and FAO for each expense. Locate these using the financial data converter. Company is listed here, FAO is listed here, and spend category is here. Confirm the spend category using the job aid and add all the codes to the form. If you need help using the converter or job aid, refer to the Introduction to Forms video located on the UR Financials website. List the amount being billed to each account and the form will total them up. Make sure the total expense field equals the total from the table. Subtract any advances you received and get your final total due from the university. In the box for business purpose, provide details about the trip or event, including the what, where, when, and why. If you paid for something, such as a meal, for anyone other than yourself, include their names here. If you need more space, use an additional page. In the bottom section, print your name and title legibly, and include your phone number. Print the form, then make sure you sign and include the date. It's very important that you get your direct manager's approval so your form can be processed. In some circumstances, such as grants, a second approval may be needed to complete your form. Make sure all approvals are legible. Now it's time to attach your receipts. Tape your original receipt to an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper and staple them to the center of the form as indicated. Be sure to include a receipt for every expense. Return the F-3 form to Accounts Payable, RC Box 278958. And you're done. If your expenses total less than $300 and do not include a travel advance, you may submit those to either the bursar's office, the ESM business office if under $50, or the MC cashier's office for payment. For help completing the F-3 form, refer to the instructions for tips as well as contact information for asking specific questions. Or you can call or email Accounts Payable. If you need help with other forms, additional videos are available on the UR Financials website. Thank you for watching this video.